Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Fire Chief, David and Daya.
Thank you. I thought I was going to have to yell, which would be a nightmare at this point. Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. We would like to begin our festivities today by honoring our great nation. So if you would please take a moment to stand and join me in our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. You may be seated.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here. My name is Stephanie Caldwell, and I'm the President and CEO of the Ventura Chamber of Commerce. And it is my pleasure to officially welcome you to the Ventura Chamber's 23rd Annual Poinsettia Awards. We want to especially thank the City of Ventura and the Ventura Unified School District for continuing their partnership with us on these awards. Today, we honor those individuals and organizations that truly stand out in our community as exemplary in the fields of business, education, and public service. We have a wonderful program for you today, and I hope that you will enjoy it as much as we did putting it together for you. Special thanks to Chief and Daya for leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance. For the last 23 years, we have partnered with the Fire Department for the Spark of Love Toy Drive campaign. The idea is that we can give back and make a little special Christmas for some needy children in our community. And this year is no different. Thank you all for bringing your toys for the Spark of Love Toy Drive. And I would like to invite Chief David and Daya back up to the stage. Chief, would you please come forward and accept these toys on behalf of our membership and community?
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you very much. This is always an amazing event to come together with community, to give to those who have less than we, and to make a difference in someone's life who needs something right now. And I would like to take one moment to thank the Chamber for doing this each year, but also for bringing together this piece of our community. The people in this room, quite honestly, are described as the who's who of Ventura, from businesses to the school district, to the city, to the public servants. And I want to make one excuse my voice, an acknowledgement of what today is. Yesterday there was a lot on social media about December 4th. And December 4th, a lot of the posts were about the fire, the devastation, how much we had to fight, how much we had to recover, and the resiliency we saw in the last 2 years. But I'd like to recognize that today is December 5th. And December 5th, 2 years ago, as the sun rose, was honestly one of the greatest moments of my life. And that's when I called my deputy chief at the incident command post, and he informed me that we had lost 0 lives in the city of Ventura. We weren't going to have a single funeral for a first responder. And we weren't going to have to attend a funeral for any of our community members. And that's actually sadly not a true statement for many other communities that suffered far worse losses. And that same day on December 5th, 2 years ago today, was probably the greatest day I've seen in my 27 years of serving this city come together, where there wasn't anything that anyone wouldn't have done for anyone else. And it didn't matter. Nothing else mattered. And what I always allude to is that when you leave something in your garage for a couple of years, it starts to collect dust. And under that dust, you forget to see what's below. And I implore this group, because of who you are and what we've done and what Stephanie and the Chamber continues to do for this community, don't let 2 years go by and collect dust on the city of Ventura. We are an amazing, amazing community. Remember who we were December 5th, 2 years ago, that nothing else mattered. Not media, not the newspaper, not what made it below the fold. It was that we were human beings who all deserved certain things and certain amenities. And when people lost those, everyone in here rose up. Every business in here, every person in here, I guarantee you, did something to help others on December 5th, 2 years ago. So on December 5th each year, we'll remember the fire on the 4th. Please remember the 5th, because that's the day Ventura was at its best, and don't ever let that go away. And I appreciate that very much, and thank you, and enjoy the rest of the event.
I couldn't have said it better myself. It was a year ago today that we stood here and recognized the police and fire department as our hometown heroes in recognition of their incredible, valiant effort in the fires. And today, it strikes me as interesting that we are awakened with the news this morning that our chief, Ken Corney, is retiring at year's end. So, Chief, I just want to say, on behalf of the business community and on behalf of the Chamber, thank you for your 33 years of exemplary service. You are truly a hometown hero, and you will be missed. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize our elected officials today who are here from the city of Ventura. We have our mayor, Matt Levere. Matt. We have several council members. Councilmember Christy Weir. Councilmember Jim Friedman. And Councilmember Cheryl Heitman. Thank you for your support, and thank you for being here today. We also have several of our representatives from our legislative offices, so I'd like to recognize them as well. Representing Congresswoman Julia Brownlee, we have Daniel Rodriguez. Representing State Senator Hannah-Beth Jackson, Angel Garcia. Representing County Supervisor Steve Bennett, we have Steve Offerman. And last but certainly not least, representing County Supervisor Kelly Long, Matt Guthrie. And at this time, I'd like to introduce another very special group of individuals, our dedicated and hardworking Board of Directors. Led by our Board Chair, Shannon Hilligus. If the 2019 Chamber Board could please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. And now I would like to introduce our illustrious chair of the 2019 Chamber Board, Mr. Shannon Hilligus, General Manager of Ventura Marriott, and also your host for today.
Thank you. It's great to see you all back. I want to appreciate the 4 Points Ventura Harbor for hosting last year's event while we were completing this magnificent construction project. But it sure does feel good to be back. First, I would like to recognize our gracious event sponsors. Please hold your applause till the end, and we'll recognize them all. Our platinum sponsors today, Channel Islands California State University, City of Ventura, Community Memorial Health Systems, 4 Points by Sheraton Ventura Harbor, Marriott Ventura Beach, Montecito Bank and Trust, Oakmont of River Park, UCLA Health Ventura, the Ventura Auto Center. Our gold sponsors, AT&T, Museum of Ventura County, Ventura Adult and Continuing Education, Ventura County Credit Union, and our silver sponsors, Era Energy LLC, EJ Harrison's and Sons, Kaiser Permanente, and our bronze sponsors today, Bank of the Sierra, Gold Coast Transit, Southern California Edison, Tolman and Weicker Insurance Services, Ventura Rental Party and Events, and our media sponsors today, CAPS Media Center, Kenny Backer, Gold Coast Broadcasting, Lunar's Production Services, Pacific Coast Business Times, VC Reporter and Ventura Monthly Magazine, and the Ventura Breeze. Thank you so much for our sponsors. As a membership-based organization, the Chamber is 100% funded by the member contributions. It's through the member investments that we are able to complete our annual scope of work. A very special group of our members are set forth as the Chairman's Circle. I'd like to recognize them now. They are all listed on your tables, and please help me thank them for their commitment with your round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. This year, we have also continued our partnership with the Ventura Adult and Continuing Education Video Production Department. They have worked hand in hand with us to enhance today's ceremony through the use of video presentations. Several weeks ago, our presenters graciously took time out of their schedule and went to the studio to film the presentations with VACE and TDC Studios under the direction of Rich Sigrist and his team. We'd also like to thank Kenny Backer, who has done such an amazing job with our photography. You'll notice that several of last year's recipients have joined us today. Those recipients will be here to announce the awards to this year's recipients on stage and hand off those awards. We ask that everyone hold their applause until the recipient is announced by last year's winner. In addition to their Poinsettia Award, our winners this year will also be receiving certificates of recognition, which have been provided by our legislative representatives and from the City of Ventura. So now, on with the show.
805 Detail Shop was founded by Ventura native Oscar Hernandez in 2018. Spending over 17 years in the Marine Corps provided him with the discipline, leadership, and critical thinking to run a successful business. The military took him all over the world, so he does not take for granted the fact that he's finally home to stay. Oscar got a glimpse of the Ventura business community and the Ventura Chamber of Commerce through running the local Toys for Tots program in 2016 and 2017. After his departure from the Marine Corps, Oscar didn't have a specific plan, but he did have a few things he wanted from his next endeavor. He wanted to be able to take pride in his work, to be involved in the community, and last but not least, to give back. From that, 805 Detail Shop was born, and the rest is history. 805 Detail Shop works towards two distinct goals: to provide a genuinely pleasant and satisfying car detail experience to every customer, while also being as environmentally friendly as possible by emphasizing waterless washes, steam cleaning, and by using biodegradable products. 805 Detail Shop's overall mission is develop a trusting relationship with each customer that's defined by honesty, integrity, and fairness. One thing that sets 805 Detail Shop apart from the pack is their commitment to new technology and continuing education. While you take your car to 805 Detail Shop, you will find that your car comes back looking better than you had imagined possible. Since opening 805 Detail Shop, Oscar has contributed to many local causes, including co-hosting the 2019 Father's Day Car Show, benefiting Mission Fish and Reel Anglers, which raised over $5,000. He also helped coordinate the 2019 Relay for Life and is currently working on the first Autism Rocks Car Show, scheduled for April 2020. Oscar can usually be found behind the scenes, running logistics and building timelines and maps. He brings an often hard-to-come-by sense of accountability and loyalty into everything he does. 805 Detail Shop proudly holds the following memberships: International Detailing Association, 3D Detailing Academy, and the Ventura Chamber of Commerce. 805 Detail Shop also has a Detailing Success certification and is City of Ventura Green Business Certified. Congratulations to 805 Detail Shop, the 2019 Business of the Year.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, welcome. My name is Dawn Dyer. I'm president of Dyer Sheehan Group in Ventura, and it is my distinct pleasure to honor this year's 2019 Small Business of the Year, 805 Detail Shop.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. It is a big honor to receive this award. Very humbled. Definitely want to dedicate this award to the ambassadors of Ventura Chamber and the YPG for both mentoring me and what I do. I couldn't have done this alone. Thank you to my customers. Finally, I'd like to thank Stephanie and the Chamber staff for continuing their efforts and supporting the business community and challenging me to volunteer and do all these great things, because without the Chamber, I would not be here. So thank you very much.
As fourth-generation residents of Ventura, brothers Spencer and Scott Garrett opened Pierpont Racquet Club in 1977 as one of the first multi-purpose athletic clubs in the United States. 42 years later, the club still has many original members, along with 1,600 others who enjoy the tennis courts, gym, pools, fitness center, and other amenities. Pierpont Racquet Club's proximity to the beach offers members the opportunity to bike, run, swim, and surf steps from their great location. The beauty of the club and Ventura is in the people, something they have always known. They are dedicated to adapting their facilities and programming to the needs and interests of the community through renovations and innovations in health, wellness, and recreation. Pierpont's Racquet Club is not just a premier athletic club, but also Ventura's best community center for all ages and interests. Pierpont Racquet Club has always been invested in giving back by sponsoring local nonprofits including the Boys and Girls Club, the Ventura Music Festival, United Way, the Museum of Ventura County, City Impact and Interface Children and Family Services, Surfrider Foundation, Ventura Chapter, Project Understanding, Food Share, and Ventura Unified School District, just to name a few, raising hundreds of thousands of dollars throughout the years for these wonderful organizations. Congratulations, Pierpont Racquet Club, the 2019 Mid-Size Business of the Year.
Sawyer from the Ventura Grocery Outlet, and it is my pleasure to present the 2019 Mid-Size Business of the Year Award to the Pierpont Racquet Club.
Hey everybody, I just found out that I'm the one who's going to be speaking. So I'm the new guy on the team, so it's appropriate that I've been hazed, but I want to put it in the record. You're all witnesses. Thank you to the Chamber and all the other small businesses for this honor. We're very humbled by it, and thank you on behalf of the Garrett family. I want to invite everybody here to come check out the club. You all have a one-week pass waiting for you at Pierpont Racquet Club. We've got great pools, yoga classes, gyms, all sorts of great stuff for you. And we do have an event coming up with the Chamber in March, so you'll be forced to go to that one. Anything else, team? All right, come by, guys. Thank you so much.
John and Jennifer Carrion own and operate Spencer Mackenzie's Fish Company, a family-owned seafood restaurant named after their two eldest children, son Spencer and daughter Mackenzie. What started as a concession trailer in May of 2007 quickly grew in popularity with attendees at events such as Ventura County Fair, where they won the Best Food Concession Award, the Aloha Festival, and the C Street Longboard Classic. The concept for the restaurant and trailer had been an idea of John's for 20 years. During that time, he perfected the unique recipes that have become the Spencer Mackenzie Way. Jennifer and John created the full restaurant menu to offer high-quality, healthy food at consumer-friendly prices. They wanted to provide a tastier, healthier alternative to so-called fast foods. Along with being healthy, going green is very important at Spencer McKenzie's. All the used cooking oil is turned into biodiesel fuel for vehicles, and their plates, cups, and utensils are all biodegradable and compostable. The success and popularity of Spencer McKenzie's continues to grow. Now, with 2 locations and numerous catering contracts, they are an icon in our community. John also created the world-famous Throwdown Cornhole Tournament. The tradition started in 2008 as a community block party, and the next year the Cornhole Tournament was added. This past August, the tournament moved into the Plaza Park and brought 336 teams to Ventura from all over the country. This 3-day event brought more than 1,000 people into downtown and is the largest cash cornhole tournament in the world. Proudly held right here in our beautiful beach town. The festival brings millions of dollars of tourism revenue to our city, along with great spirit and family-friendly fun. Congratulations, Spencer McKenzie's 2019 Large Business of the Year.
Thank you. My name is Michelle Newell, and I work for Era Energy, and I am pleased to present the 2019 Large Business of the Year to Spencer McKenzie's.
Thank you. This honestly was a dream of mine since I was 19 to own a fish taco cart. I didn't know that it was going to transpire into what it is today, but if it wasn't for me opening this location up in a community like Ventura, it probably wouldn't be what it is, or have the potential to keep growing the way it is. It's an unbelievable community and people I've learned to grow fond of, and people I've met, and the community embracing each other. We wouldn't be able to do what we're doing. So I just want to thank everybody in this room that's impacted my business. It's successful because of the community. And the business has lots of opportunity with the block party to do a lot for the city, and with the city helping all of us together, it's just a great thing. So I want to thank everybody, and also my wife. If it wasn't for an understanding wife, I would probably be divorced right now. My mind never stops thinking of ideas, so thank you very much.
The mission of the Housing Trust Fund is to support more housing choices by generating and leveraging financial resources, working in partnership with the public, private, and nonprofit sectors throughout Ventura County. Ventura County continues to face a critical housing crisis. The lack of available, affordable housing is having a negative impact on the quality of life throughout our region. Home prices and rental rates continue to outpace the incomes of many of our residents. Without housing that is affordable to a range of income levels, Ventura County residents and businesses will continue to suffer from overcrowding. While a regional housing trust fund will not be the sole solution to our housing crisis, it can be used as a very powerful tool to increase the opportunities of residents countywide to access decent, safe homes which they can afford and still have enough money to put food on the table, as well as meet the expense of other necessities. The Housing Trust Fund, Ventura County, helps fund housing for low to moderate income families and individuals. Priority is given to projects that create housing opportunities for veterans, youth transitioning out of foster care, homeless individuals and families, farm workers, and the very low income. In this era of limited resources, housing trust funds are able to attract capital from sources not traditionally dedicated to housing. They leverage these funds by combining private resources with foundation and public agency funds to build a revolving loan fund dedicated to expanding affordable workforce housing. Congratulations, Housing Trust Fund Ventura County, 2019 Nonprofit of the Year.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Leah Tubb with Bike Ventura, the 2018 Nonprofit of the Year. It's my great pleasure to announce 2019 Nonprofit of the Year, Housing Trust Fund, Ventura County.
Thank you so much. We are so honored to be recognized for all the hard work that we've been doing to make sure that we have more workforce housing in this county. In the last 2 years, the homeless count in Ventura County unfortunately has increased 48%. This is significant because 20% of those are brand new homeless individuals. Also, we're seeing a tremendous increase of women over 60 who are the most vulnerable in this population of new homeless. Did you know that to rent a 2-bedroom apartment for 981 square feet, it costs on average $2,131? And it costs an individual to qualify at least a $36 an hour or $73,000 a year to qualify for that rent. Within Ventura County, many households are paying over 50% of their income for their housing. But I am very excited today because we have a rare opportunity to bring taxpayer dollars back to Ventura County, as much as $25 million in a match from the state of California. But we, the Housing Trust Fund, who is being tasked with this match, can only do that if we work with you, the business community, our other nonprofits, our government, our individuals, our corporations. That's the only way we're going to receive that match. And it's a critical time in Ventura County that we see workforce housing grow in this community. In my closing, I appreciate the opportunity to recognize my board chair, Jenny Buckingham from the City of Ventura, as we fondly call her, our founding mother, Dawn Dyer, for the Dyer Sheehan Group. And I have other board members in the audience and our staff, and ask them to please stand up as we say thank you very much for this honor.
Coastal Cone in the Parlor is a one-of-a-kind waterfront ice cream and burger concept that offers over 40+ ice cream and soft-serve flavors. Sundaes, shakes, burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, salads, and coffee drinks. They are famous for the taaki, a fish-shaped pastry that is served as a cone or on a hot pastry paired with any ice cream flavor. Crazy toppings and hot filling. On a sunny day, Coastal Cone serves over 100 pineapple Dole whips, just like the ones you found at Disneyland and the Dole Plantation in Hawaii. In addition, Coastal Cone is the top destination in Ventura for dog owners, as they offer a puppy ice cream menu and a spacious oceanfront patio to accommodate all the furry friends. Recently, they launched a dog ambassador program that partners with local adoption agencies, pet owners, and pet stores to provide humane care for pets. Every year, CC&P sponsors classrooms to assist our teachers in providing the best educational experience for our students. Congratulations, Coastal Cone, on the 2019 Innovation Award.
My name is Kelsey Jonker with Waypoint Ventura, and I'm excited to announce this year's 2019 Innovation Award recipient, Coastal Cone.
Wow, this is my 15th year, and I wouldn't want to scoop ice cream anywhere else in the world. First, this is such an honor. We're overwhelmed, and thank you to our partners, Stephanie and the Chamber team, the city and the council, Visit Ventura team, I know you're out there, Visit VC Coast, the Ventura Port District, and Shannon for always hosting us. This Marriott looks amazing, by the way. Honestly, this award goes beyond the product. It really represents the culture of innovation within our company and this city. My young and brutally honest employees teaching me it's not okay to post selfies on our business account. Our city partners helping our small business do big business things. And most of all, my team grew up here. Ventura is our perspective. It shaped our perspective. It's this community that truly inspires the recipe for our next flavor. You guys are the best. Thank you.
Brianne Zabados is a revenue manager with Hilton Hotels, where she assists new hotels during the pre-opening and opening phases to maximize revenues. She has been a Hilton team member for 21 years, launching her career at the Hilton Santa Barbara Resort while attending UCSB pursuing a degree in English. Brianne serves on the Ventura Chamber of Commerce's Young Professional Group Steering Committee and is currently the co-chair of the membership committee. As co-chair, she has increased membership in the group and participation in events, including the YPG Books and Brews Professional Development Book Club, lunch mobs, and happier hours. Beyond her work with the steering committee, Brianne also volunteers with the Ventura Education Partnership, Relay for Life, and the American Red Cross Ride for Red events. She has lived in Ventura for 15 years and joined the Young Professionals group in January of 2019 because as a young professional who works from home, she wanted to be more engaged with her community, and that encompasses both Santa Barbara and Ventura County. Since she joined the Young Professionals group, she has done exactly that and expanded her network and gained lifelong friendships. Congratulations, Brianne Zabados, the 2019 Young Professional of the Year.
Good afternoon. My name is Josh D'Amigo with Influence Ecology, and I won this award last year. This year, I have the honor and pleasure of introducing you all to someone who is not here today, Brianne Zabados. She has the flu, and it is so Brianne to not show up for this because she regularly worked behind the scenes and didn't want the credit. She, not her company, joined the chamber. She did it herself. And she jumped immediately into leadership in the Young Professionals, and she would like to say that it is an honor to receive this award, and it has been a true joy to be a part of the YPG Steering Committee, and that she's proud of all we accomplished. I'm accepting this award on her behalf, and she can come get it at my office. Thank you.
Adela Trainer exemplifies the spirit of a chamber ambassador. A natural relationship builder and connector of people, she excels at helping people find what they need. Adela has a great love of Ventura and a commitment to staying engaged to make a difference. These skills serve her well in her profession as a realtor, but just as well in her extensive service to the community. Adela is always quick to volunteer to help with a project or an event. Just a few examples are her providing props and decor at ambassador tables at chamber and community events, participating in Teacher of the Month and Principal for a Day, as well as helping staff a booth at a community event. Adela is always happy to volunteer to take on Ambassador Buddies, where she serves as a mentor to new chamber members. As an Ambassador Buddy, Adela takes the time to really get to know the new member and their business, which allows her to promote the business within her network and throughout her interactions, providing great value to the new member's business. Adela has also been recognized as Ambassador of the Month several times this past year. Adela's kind heart and caring nature has made her a leader amongst the ambassadors and a treasured member of the Chamber family. Efforts from ambassadors like Adela allow the Chamber to do more for our members and our community. Thank you, Adela, for your service on behalf of the Chamber team. Congratulations, Adela Trainer, 2019 Ambassador of the Year.
So the ambassadors are a team that daily represents the very fabric that encompasses the city of Ventura. And with that as the background, my name is Pat Pothier, and I represent Pothier Hypnotherapy, and it's my honor to present the 2019 Ambassador of the Year to Adela Traynor.
Wow. I am deeply humbled to be acknowledged in this way, especially among a group of people like the ambassadors, who are folks who give above and beyond, and not only for their own businesses, but for your businesses and for this community, which is pretty easy when you live in a community like Ventura. Thank you, ambassadors. Thank you, Ventura Chamber of Commerce, for everything that you do, and for all that you do in this room for our community of Ventura. Thank you.
So each year, we recognize a volunteer who goes above and beyond in giving their time and effort on behalf of the Chamber. We have many, many volunteers, as you know, and as you've seen kind of throughout the years. But we always recognize one very, very special volunteer. This award has not been previously announced, so we do not have a presentation video because we want it to be a surprise. Volunteers are truly the backbone of any chamber. This year, we honor an individual who has given countless hours of his time and talent and treasure, and he is incredibly talented. The volunteer is a board member. He also serves on the Chamber's Executive Committee. He also serves on the Chamber's Political Action Committee, and he has invested hundreds of hours working on a special team this year called Talents and Synergies. He has spoken many times for the Chamber at events, including some of our major events, at our Young Professionals Group events, always receiving glowing reviews. He is generous with his time, with his wisdom, and is a true friend of the Chamber. Professionally, he has provided the Chamber with great guidance through some trying situations. And personally, I am proud to call him a friend, as I know many of you do as well. John Silva, can you please join me on stage? I got him. I didn't think that would happen. I knew he'd find out before the event. So John is often the first person that we reach out to when we have an idea, a new idea, a thought that we want to noodle over. He has an incredible ability to look at situations with a critical eye, but such an optimistic spirit. His special touch impacts nearly every area of the Chamber. John, I really thank you for your time, your countless hours that you have spent working on behalf of the Chamber, working on behalf of our community and the business community as a whole. Thank you for your commitment to creating a better community where we truly can have both an incredible quality of life as well as successful business. And I think you lead by example every single day. So thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to our 2019 Volunteer of the Year, John Silva.
How weird that I have nothing to say. I know that's unusual. Wow, thank you very much. I thought I was going to just come and have lunch with my wife and enjoy all the great awards handed out to so many deserving people. And it's easy to do great things when you're a part of this group, and it's easy to feel like it's worth it. It's easy to extend the energy. I know a lot of you have experienced that. And I'd like to thank you very much for this, Stephanie and the rest of the Chamber Board, and all of you. It's truly an honor. I would like to say I really learned how to serve and give from my wife. So she's really sets a high bar, and I thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Well deserved. So another surprise award. We like to kind of throw you off a little bit by having these surprise awards in here. Similar to the Volunteer of the Year award, we do have another very special award, and this one is not bestowed annually, yet only when earned through significant contributions and actions to the benefit of an individual, organization, or community. And that award is our Shining Star Award. This year, we are proud to honor a very special man. He began his business 30 years ago and joined the Chamber shortly thereafter. A membership which he has not only maintained, but truly engaged in. And he will be celebrating his 30th anniversary with the Chamber next year. He has served as an ambassador since 1990. He has served 2 3-year board terms. He has been recognized as an Ambassador of the Year and Volunteer of the Year, and he has served on a number of committees, task forces, and was on the original committee that helped to create the Connection Breakfast. To this day, still the largest monthly networking event that the Chamber puts on. Speaking of Connection Breakfast, this individual also gave of his talents for many years assisting with the program, inserting his special brand of humor, and sometimes even dressing up as Santa Claus. He has referred business to the Chamber. He has been there to welcome new members as a Chamber Ambassador Buddy. All of this, and I haven't even mentioned his engagement in the community and other groups. This person has made such an impact on our Chamber and our community over the past 30 years that thank you just isn't enough. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Jim Nickel to the stage. Come over this way. Jim Nickel is our 2019 Shining Star. Jim, thank you for all of your efforts on behalf of the Chamber. Congratulations.
You weren't supposed to do that. I'm just lucky to be in the back room, in the back of the room every year and do what I can do to help out. And as long as I'm still licensed in vertical, I'll be here. Thank you very much to the Chamber, my wife, putting up with me for 33 years. And I'm just glad to keep doing what I do, and I'm glad to help the community. So thank you all for being here and for 30 years of relationships and quality of life here in Ventura. Thank you.
Born and bred right here in Ventura, the Refill Shop is an early pioneer of the zero-waste industry. Always striving for innovation, the Refill Shop is an eco-emporium for the modern day, offering thoughtful, personalized, practical, and eco-friendly gifts for those wishing to shop local. Upon completing the rigorous B Corp certification in 2015, the Refill Shop declared their official benefit as enabling and encouraging individuals to use less single-use products and live more sustainably. In addition to offering over 50 unique and often customizable bath, body, home, and cleaning products in bulk, the shop offers loads of reusable and earth-friendly everyday items. Simply put, the Refill Shop wants to make eco easy and efficient, now shipping custom refills all over the country. Through their commitment to 1% for the planet, the Refill Shop has donated over $20,000 to environmental nonprofits, including the Ventura Land Trust, the Los Padres Forest Watch, the local Surfrider chapter, and the California Wilderness Coalition. And with the help of the City of Ventura Environmental Sustainability Division, the Refill Shop just became the very first Innovator Tier certified green business in Ventura. The Refill Shop had to show leadership as a green business, steward and mentor, exceeding 90% waste diversion, showing influential business innovations, and implementing practices to promote social equity and sustainability. Founder Michelle credits her early exposure to nature, loving family, and supportive community for the inspiration to continue ever onward. Congratulations to the Refill Shop for this year's Environmental Excellence Award.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Matt Lavier. I have the privilege of serving as this town's mayor. And Councilmember Weir really said it all. But it's pretty awesome that this is the first business in town to reach this innovation tier. And it just really shows her commitment to being environmentally excellent. And it's my privilege to bring up to the stage this year's 2019 Environmental Excellence Awardee, Michelle Stevens and the Refill Shop.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to start by saying what a privilege and an honor it is to be here in this room today with all of you. Often, when I find myself telling someone about our little town, one of my biggest points of pride is how many local businesses and locally owned restaurants we have here and how much we all love supporting them. I really think that that's something we should all be very proud of. The truth is, none of us can do it on our own, and so I'd like to send out a huge thank you to my wonderful boyfriend. He's done so much for both myself and the shop over the years, and I'm here today in part because of your support. I'd like to thank Lars and the City Environmental Sustainability Department for the encouragement and support to become the first Innovator Tier certified green business in the city. If anybody in here is considering becoming a certified green business, I'd highly recommend it, and the city's very helpful with that. I'd like to thank the Chamber for putting on this great event and bringing us all together today and all that they do to support the businesses here in town. And finally, I'd like to thank all of the wonderful people who have supported myself and all of the other fantastic local businesses that make Ventura so very special. With the holiday season quickly approaching, please remember to shop local. Thank you again.
Cheryl Buckland has been with the City of Ventura for 10 years. She manages the Ventura Avenue Adult Center. Her team enjoys her can-do attitude and perpetual optimism. She is inclusive, knowledgeable, and takes the time to educate others. She has a heart to serve our community. She really enjoys being the first point of contact that many seniors have when they are seeking services or just looking for a place to connect with others. Cheryl completely changed the Meals on Wheels program. It's a program where meals are delivered to homebound adults in Ventura. She was able to make the program volunteer-based so that we as a city could feed more people in need and so that these volunteers could develop relationships with those receiving meals. These relationships are key to the well-being of these special seniors. It's more than just a meal, it's a wellness check. For some, this special visit is the only interaction they have during the week. She took this effort to the next level last December when she helped coordinate Santa for Seniors. The effort was a great success. More than 140 seniors were given gifts and a special holiday celebration. In addition to serving seniors at the Senior Center, Cheryl also gives back through gardening. She manages Cornucopia Gardens. It's a public garden on Telephone Road and Johnson Drive in Ventura. There are 152 plots that community members rent to grow healthy food. This garden became very special to residents who lost their homes during the Thomas Fire. Many victims began to grow gardens at the Cornucopia Gardens to heal from the loss of their home gardens while they began to rebuild their homes. Cheryl also oversees the City of Ventura's volunteer program. She has coordinated many efforts to clean our local beaches, parks, and wetlands. Cheryl is a very special person. She is humble, kind, and deeply committed to making Ventura a better place. I congratulate her on a job well done.
And I'll just add this. If there's, if there's one person at City Hall who has given their everything to help our town's seniors, it is Cheryl. And so it is my pleasure to announce this year's 2019 City of Ventura Employee of the Year, Cheryl Buckland.
Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm the Senior Services Coordinator at the Ventura Avenue Adult Center. I would like to thank the Ventura Chamber of Commerce, the City of Ventura, Ventura Police Department, and Fire Department for this recognition. It has been my pleasure to serve the City of Ventura in the senior services sector for the past 10 years. I am thankful for the opportunity to work alongside a community that works together, contributing and making Ventura a special place to work and live every day. I would like to congratulate all the nominees on their awards today, and thank you again for the Chamber of Commerce for this recognition. And thank you, Mr. Mayor.
John Willis is our Supervisor of the Year. John has been with the city for 22 years. He is the wastewater plant supervisor. He has a deep commitment to ensure that our community and the environment is safe through his dedicated service and leadership. He is passionate about what he does. He leads by example and demonstrates every day that he cares about the people he works alongside. The Ventura Water Reclamation Facility is located in the Ventura Harbor area near the mouth of the Santa Clara River, where the river meets the ocean. John and his team provide treatment services to more than 100,000 residents. They treat up to 9 million gallons of wastewater each day. They maintain and operate more than 300 miles of sewer mains and 14 lift stations. The reclamation facility provides water for irrigation in nearby golf courses, parks, and landscape areas. The existing reuse is an integral part of the water efficiency program, and the advanced treatment will secure water supply for future generations. Under his leadership, John and his staff continue to meet all of the regulatory and permit requirements to make sure the water is safe and clean when it is recycled. John is often behind the scenes, but is vital to Ventura. John is down to earth, he gets things done, he is always there to help people learn. He takes an interest in helping his staff, visitors, and other residents learn about the system. It is a very complicated system, and John makes the system run efficiently and effectively. He is a very humble and hardworking member of our team, and I congratulate him for a job well done.
And John is so busy looking after our system's water supply that he could not be here today. So I will accept this award on his behalf. But John really is a respected person all across City Hall, and he does some amazing work for the city. So it's well deserved for John. Thank you.
Hello, I'm proud to present to you Detective Corporal Mike Accarelli as the Ventura Police Department's Officer of the Year. Detective Accarelli has been a member of the Ventura Police Department for 13 years. During that time, he has received the Medal of Valor for his heroic actions during a critical incident, and he was selected as our SWAT team's Operator of the Year in 2015 and 2018. As an officer, he has worked patrol, served as a field training officer, and was selected as a detective in the Street Crimes Unit. He was promoted to corporal in 2017. During his service as a patrol team corporal and field training officer, he served as a role model for the program. As a patrol corporal, he worked to inspire and motivate his fellow team members to help everyone achieve their full potential. In 2018, Mike was selected and currently serves as a corporal in the Special Enforcement Team assigned to gang violence prevention. He is an academy instructor and instructs new recruits in a complex area of criminal law and search and seizure laws. Mike's students' test scores are consistently the highest of all academies across the state. He leads the Ventura Police Department's critical threat assessment and gun violence response training for the department and the entire community. He often provides active shooter response presentations to local businesses and faith-based groups. Corporal Michael Accarelli is a problem solver, a mentor, a teacher, and a team player. He is a crime fighter in every sense of the word. He shows up for work every day with a positive attitude and a passion to serve and protect our community. Congratulations, Detective Mike Accarelli, for a job well done.
Good afternoon. I'm Ken Corney, the police chief. Once again, I want to thank the Chamber for another stellar event and hitting out of the park, and it's such an important opportunity to recognize our unsung heroes in our community and the people who just make it work and make Ventura a special place. So I'm here today to introduce our Officer of the Year, Corporal Mike Accarelli. Mike, come on up. So this is my 10th year as chief and presenting this award to our Crime Fighter of the Year, and I want to say that I have the best seat in the House. I have the best seat in the city because I get to see the great work of the women and men who courageously protect and serve our city day in and day out. And Mike is just a shining example of that. And he's not Officer of the Year because of any one magic moment. In fact, there's been a lot of magic moments, but Mike is our Officer of the Year because of a career of dedication, compassion, and service to this community. Mike, congratulations, well deserved.
Well, thanks, Chief. I appreciate that. My partner actually told me that the dart landed on my photograph, and that's why I was up here. So I don't know if that's the case, but I'm here. So, but thank you very much, and again, thank you for being here, for your support, Assistant Chief Schindler and Commander Murray. Thank you for your support, for being here, and to the Chamber of Commerce for putting on such an amazing event. Again, I've heard all the stories, but now I get to see it firsthand. And thank you and congratulations to all the other winners in the room as well. All of you have such a great impact on this community. I think it's immeasurable, from the businesses that provide, jobs and mentorship to some of our youth that prevents them from going into gangs or living on the street. Everybody working at the city, helping with city services, public safety such as fire, who will be up here soon, and our educators, of course, who are also helping our youth to stay off the streets and out of gangs. So from the police department, I really appreciate everything that you're doing and everything that you continue to do to make this such a great community. And on the note of support, finally, I want to thank my wife, who's supported me through everything, thick and thin, for the 13-plus years that we've been together. And I know it's tough with the early mornings and the late nights. And again, if the roles were reversed, I don't think I could do it. So thank you for everything. I appreciate it.
On the night of January 21st, 2019, 2 adults and 1 child were lobster fishing off of the Ventura Breakwall when their small skiff lost power in extremely dangerous weather conditions, including 35-knot winds and 6-foot surf. The boat eventually found its way into the surf line, where it flipped, tossing all 3 victims into the frigid, rough waters. Of the 3 victims in the water, only 1 was wearing a life preserver. They held on to the sides of the capsized vessel in 56-degree water, doing everything possible to get the attention of anyone nearby. The dark night, coupled with stormy conditions, resulted in very few people being in the area at the time. The vessel slammed up against a groin just south of the harbor entrance and was caught in a permanent rip current just feet away from the end of the jetty. They could not go in, nor could they get outside the surf line. Remarkably, 1 person was able to reach their cell phone and call 911 while clinging to the upside-down vessel. Ventura Fire Department and Harbor Patrol personnel responded and were able, luckily, to identify the location of the boat after a shore-based search. Ventura Fire Department Ocean Rescue swimmers Captain Jan Hargit and engineer-paramedic Chris Peranti entered the water and initially made contact with the victims. Multiple individual rescue attempts were thwarted due to the large surf, strong rip currents, and 0 visibility. Jan and Chris worked tirelessly to keep the victims and themselves from being smashed into the rocks, and several times, after almost reaching the shore with the victims, they were pulled back out to the location where they began the seemingly endless rescue effort. Captain Luke Mitchell also entered the surf to assist with the rescue effort. Eventually, after nearly becoming victims themselves several times during the exhausting 45-minute rescue effort, Jan, Chris, and Luke were able to save the lives of all 3 victims, barely making it out of the surf line as they handed the fishermen over to shore-based rescuers awaiting their arrival. Jan Hargit has been a member of the Ventura Fire family since December 2011 and was recently promoted to fire captain. Luke Mitchell has been a member of our family since February 2008 and was also recently promoted to fire captain. Engineer Chris Peranti joined us in March 2011. It is my distinct honor and privilege to recognize Ventura Fire Department Ocean Rescue swimmers Captain Jan Hargit, Captain Luke Mitchell, and Engineer Chris Peranti for their commitment to protecting the Ventura community and for their sheer will in saving 3 lives this past January. Congratulations. Well, that kind of said it all. So without further ado, I'd like to honor Captain Hargett and Captain Mitchell, and Engineer Pirani couldn't join us today, but obviously we're here to thank all three of them for their efforts and congratulate them on their recognition today.
I would like to say thank you very much for this award. It is truly an honor to be recognized with the individuals in this room. It's amazing to hear all of their stories. I would also like to say thank you to the Chamber of Commerce, thank you to the city, and thank you to all the men and women who stand behind us to help this department operate and allow us to do all the amazing things that we do each and every day. Thank you again.
Okay, so now it's my turn. I'm not used to doing this public speaking, so bear with me. What a wonderful event today. This is amazing. I had no idea that this was going to be so nice here. I want to talk about the Fire family real quick here. You heard Chief Ndiaye say something about the Fire family. So what is the Fire family? Well, the Fire family is all of our families that support us, your moms and dads and wives and kids, and we go off to work, you know, for sometimes during the Thomas Fire, some of us were at work for 20 out of 22 days, and we can't do what we do without our loved ones, without our family and friends, our neighbors. They help us pay bills, they help us fix water pipes at home and stuff like that. So in addition to everybody that Jan has thanked today, I want to say thank you to all of you, and thank you to the Fire family for allowing us to do what we do and serve the citizens of Ventura. Thank you very much.
Natalie Ramirez is one of the most dedicated students at Buena High School. As a first-generation college-bound student, Natalie displays drive in her educational pathway. She has taken AP and honors courses in math and science. Additionally, Natalie has been in Buena's AVID program for 4 years, which along with her personal determination has given her insight and helped her to create a pathway into college. Natalie has also shown her leadership qualities by being an avid tutor and club treasurer. Natalie is hardworking, dependable, helpful, and motivated. With only a few months left in her senior year, Natalie is busy applying to four-year universities and maintaining excellent grades. Her career goal is to be a nurse, and due to Natalie's persistence and efforts, she currently participates in the Certified Nursing Assistant Program. This program accepts a limited number of students, and they were lucky enough to choose Natalie. She will no doubt be an exceptional nurse and perhaps pursue a higher degree in the medical field. This bright young woman brings pride and honor to every program in which she takes part. Furthermore, Natalie's kindness to others, coupled with her humility, makes her an overall outstanding human being. Buena is very proud of Natalie. Congratulations, Natalie Ramirez, 2019 Student of the Year.
Good afternoon, Ventura friends. My name is Greg Bayless. I'm the Director for Secondary Curriculum Instruction with the Ventura Unified School District. And I'm here representing Superintendent Dr. Roger Rice, who unfortunately could not be here. He's out of town at a conference. But it is my pleasure, on behalf of the entire district, to celebrate and present the award for Student of the Year to Buena's Natalie Ramirez.
Sorry. I would like to recognize what an honor it is to be receiving this award. A few years ago, I never would have imagined myself where I am today, and I have a few people to thank. I would like to thank my principal, Ms. Powers, who does her best to make the right choices for the school and motivates everyone to be the greatest versions of themselves that they can be. I would like to thank my AVID teacher throughout all 4 years of high school, Ms. Erin Beatty, who has always pushed me to to my full potential and never doubted that I could do anything that I put my mind to. And I would like to thank my lovely grandma, who has been there for me through everything. She has supported every dream or every decision that I've made and has given her all to me so I could have the best life possible. I wouldn't be where I am today without her. Thank you.
Melvin Soriano comes from a humble background. His family has faced hardships which required Melvin, the eldest child, to seek community resources to help support the basic needs of his family. Yet, despite these hardships, Melvin defies the odds and excels as a model student. Currently, he is involved at 5 campuses, taking courses at El Camino High School, 2 community colleges, math classes at Cal State University Channel Islands, and is involved in clubs at his boundary school. Utilizing public buses or a random friend for transportation, Melvin is up and running before most students' alarms sound. Melvin manages his hectic schedule while maintaining the highest of grades and praise from his instructors. He is hardworking with tremendous character and somehow even finds a way to fit in a quick game of tennis. He is gifted in and out of the classroom. Melvin's love for learning began at a very young age, and he has looked for ways to engage his mind by finding mentors in math and science. Melvin's intellectual curiosity flourished, and he was ranked at the top of his class at Pacifica High School in Oxnard. During a summer internship at UC Berkeley, following his sophomore year, Melvin's mentor discussed the advantages of being involved in an early college program like El Camino's. So after much thought, he made the change. He left his friends, teachers, leadership positions in Key Club and academic decathlon, and the potential of someday being valedictorian of his large class for this new opportunity. This year, Melvin is even more motivated. His dreams of attending a university that will embrace him for his unique qualities is just around the corner, and he's looking forward to the opportunity to share his experiences with others. Whatever direction he chooses, any campus is lucky to have this inspiring young man walk their hallways. El Camino High School at Ventura College is proud and honored to recognize Melvin Soriano as an amazing student and person. He is without a doubt a role model and inspiration. Congratulations, Melvin Soriano, 2019 Student of the Year.
Wow, what an impressive biography. Congratulations, and once again, on behalf of Dr. Roger Rice, Superintendent, and all of us at Ventura Unified School District, congratulations to El Camino student, Ventura Unified School District Student of the Year 2019, Melvin Soriano.
Is this mic on? I'm just kidding. Wow, I feel great appreciation and absolute gratefulness from the bottom of my heart. I barely have the words to comprise this speech, but what I can say is thank you so much. Thank you so much to the Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for El Camino High School for nominating me for this award. Thank you to my principal, Hector Guerrero. Thank you for my counselor, Ms. Jane Napora, for dragging me through college apps. It's a rough ride, but we'll get there. And thank you so much for my 2 homeroom teachers, Ms. Hewitt and Mr. Meehan. Also, thank you so much for Central Coast Biotech Institute and my advisor, Dr. Jim Harbour, for providing opportunities to advance my career in biomedical engineering and advancing my research to find a solution for heart failure. Last but definitely not least, I would like to thank my beautiful mother here in the crowd. You are my rock, you are my world, and you are also my ride home. That's the funny part. Okay. Okay. Muchas gracias, madre. Eres mi mundo. Te amo. Thank you, everybody.
Eva Cherry is a rock star amongst educators. She is a tireless advocate who continually works to provide innovative and dynamic lessons for her students. To be in Ms. Cherry's second grade class is to experience new opportunities to make real-world connections and meaningful academic progress every day. Beyond academics, Ms. Cherry teaches her students to persevere when challenged, and that to be a good person, you must practice kindness and understanding, and that you can always find wonder in the world around you. This is modeled by Ms. Cherry daily. As examples, Ms. Cherry has helped organize virtual field trips to the California redwoods, a visit to a turkey farm, and to the local kelp beds. She also participated in the UCSB math project last year and brought back creative math lessons to her students, which were then shared with her colleagues. Eva Cherry is the ultimate volunteer, always willing to lend a helping hand. As a parent of 3 elementary-aged children and the wife of a high school water polo coach, Eva is involved in a multitude of activities at her children's elementary school and somehow finds the time and energy to be a constant presence at Elmhurst, supporting a multitude of events and fundraisers. She serves on the Ventura Unified School District Science Curriculum Adoption Committee and will be piloting new science curriculum next year. She also participated in the STEMbassadors training program, and Elmhurst now has a CNC machine on campus to teach children how to create something on a computer and then see their design created in 3 dimensions. It should not be surprising then that she represents our school as a technology liaison and helps train other teachers on best practices using technology in the classroom. Eva spent her off time last summer attending an ornithology program at Cornell University and then brought it back to her students at Elmhurst. We are now one of only 5 schools in the nation with a bird recording device and camera. She's been instrumental in setting up our science lab and makerspace by working with colleagues to purchase and organize the necessary equipment and technology. Eva was recently recognized with an award through the Ventura County Mathematics Council for her excellence in teaching of math and her patience and creativity with students. Ms. Cherry is extraordinary in how hard she works to assist her students, both academically and emotionally. She does this with kindness and compassion, even on the most challenging days. When asked to describe what sets Ms. Cherry apart, her principal, Ms. Bachek, said, even when faced with exceptionally challenging circumstances, she perseveres. Congratulations, Ms. Cherry, on being named the Educator of the Year.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Gina Wolowitz, and I'm the Director of Elementary Curriculum and Instruction in Ventura Unified. And on behalf of Superintendent Dr. Rice and the entire Ventura Unified School District, it's my privilege to present the Educator of the Year for 2019 from Elmhurst Elementary School, Mrs. Eva Cherry.
I'm vertically challenged, so I need to lower the mic. Wow, what an honor. I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for this honor and this beautiful luncheon. Education is a job of service for our next generation, and it's not just content. We have to teach them kindness, compassion, and mindfulness. It is also a service to inspire the love outside of the classroom. Sometimes it requires thinking outside of the box. To be a teacher, one needs the support, and I am fortunate that I have many supporters. Unfortunately, my parents aren't here today, and they were supposed to come, but they are both children of the Armenian genocide, and they instill the greatness and the importance of education. My husband, for the love and support, he's also an educator, for helping me through every day and being able to bounce back ideas. And the administration and colleagues, Ventura Unified School District, for the support, the encouragement, the inspiration through the 10 years that I've been here. Lastly, I want to thank my students who've inspired me daily to be the teacher that I am today. They make me a better teacher. Thank you for this honor.
The Ventura Beach Marriott completed a $36 million renovation in 2019 that has touched every area of the hotel. The multi-million-dollar renovation encompassed guest rooms and suites, public areas, restaurants, meeting spaces, fitness center, grounds, and swimming pool to provide leisure and business travelers with an upscale modern hotel in the Ventura Beach area. Each of the Ventura Beach Marriott's 286 guest rooms and suites were completely redone with every detail from the carpet to the custom beach artwork inspired by the calming Mediterranean climate and hazy coastal texture of the Ventura Beach region we all love. All accommodations at the hotel feature new beds, furniture, TVs, redone bathrooms, artwork, and lighting. The exterior renovations were the last item on the long renovation list and were completed in February of this year. A beautiful new color scheme was selected to complement the interior palette, and all new drought-tolerant plantings were installed to complete the new look. Ventura Beach Marriott was honored this year with Marriott International's Renovation Excellence Award at the 2019 MINA Full Service Owners Conference in Scottsdale, Arizona, and presented to Brighton Management's own Joseph Phan. It's an absolute honor to have Marriott International recognize our Ventura Beach Marriott's renovation, said Joseph Phan, President and CEO of Brighton Management. Our achievement is a credit to our world-class team, their dedication to providing hospitality greatness to our guests both during and after completion of the renovation. We recognize hotels have a very special place in our communities and look forward to the local area as a center of inspiration throughout the process. Congratulations, Ventura Beach Marriott, on the 2019 Jewel Key Award.
And now that you've all experienced it, I'm sure you understand why it was selected as the Jewel Key Award this year. Congratulations to the Marriott Ventura Beach and Shannon Hilligus.
I know what some of you are probably thinking, and I can assure you it's a coincidence. As an iconic building here in Ventura, I'm sure that many of you have memories of whether it be a prom or a fundraising gala, or whether it be a chamber event that you attended here over the years. I'm sure lots of you have memories of the hotel, so I thought I would share one of mine. In 2002, I was ending a 3,000-mile road trip with a left-hand turn into the then Ventura Beach Clarion. Looked over at my wife and said, "This has got to be the ugliest building I've ever seen." So I came on board with a renovation team with the then owner who spent $12 million on a remodel to make it what was then the Ventura Beach Marriott. It's been a great time here at the hotel over the last 18 years, and in 2009, I can tell you how ugly the building was to start with, because in 2009, we were honored with the Jewel Key Award for painting it ugly again. So from the ownership team here at the hotel, the team that manages and runs the hotel on a daily basis, for myself, we're truly appreciative of the recognition, well-deserved, and we were finally, great to have the partnerships that we have with the ownership here, the hotel, the Brighton Management Group, the community, and the Chamber of Commerce. So thank you.
Elena Brokaw has devoted her professional life to creating stronger communities, spending most of her career in Ventura. After earning her bachelor's degree in art history from Harvard University, she returned to Ventura County, where she launched the first Ventura Music Festival, expanded the art walks, and helped develop an arts grants and public art program for the city of Ventura. After creating a United Arts Fund in Thousand Oaks, leading alumni relations at the American Film Institute, and facilitating cultural arts plans for cities like San Diego and Reno, Nevada, she returned to Ventura, where she became director of the Department of Parks, Recreation, and Community Partnerships. Since 2016, she has served as the Barbara Bernard Smith Executive Director for the museum, where she worked with community volunteers, elected officials, government administrators, and museum staff to develop and implement a plan to sustain the museum into the next century. She also created a consulting firm, Brokaw Jackson. With her sister, Debbie Brokaw Jackson, they provide guidance on business and strategic planning for the nonprofit, public, and private sectors. Elena is a born leader who inspires those around her. Her efforts while at the city left an impact on Ventura, and her work now at the museum will leave a lasting legacy on our entire county. Elena lives in Ventura with her 8-year-old son, Charlie, and her husband, Pat Miller, a former chief of police in Ventura, who now serves as Elena's personal bodyguard. Congratulations, Elena Brokaw, 2019 Citizen of the Year.
Good morning. I'm Nan Drake of E.J. Harrison and Sons.
I'm Jim Monahan of the Monahan family. As a past recipient, I'm very happy to introduce Elena Brokaw. She's a City of Ventura treasure and a good friend to all of us.
And I just have one thing to say about Elena, and that is the best is yet to come. Elena, if you have visited the museum, it has come alive. The many events at the museum are incredible. The gallery openings are spectacular. People are coming for different events almost nightly. She has done an amazing job, and I know she's going to do better. Elena Brokaw.
Hi, everybody. First of all, I want to thank the Chamber of Commerce, the board chair, and the executive director, and all the staff, all the board members, all the committee members, everybody who's ever been involved, for doing this event, which you've been doing, I think, for 20 years or so. What a great thing just to celebrate this incredible city, Ventura, and the people and the groups that enhance its incredibleness. And I am truly honored to be on the list of that group and people this year. So thank you very much for that. And by the way, Shannon and Stephanie, you guys have been doing a great job. Did anybody notice they've been standing here the whole time, which is tough, but you've been doing great. And it's almost over. So I have been very lucky in my career, and I have been part of a lot of successes. The one that I am the most proud of is the Museum of Ventura County, and I'll talk a little bit more about the museum in a bit. But in looking back at my career, which one does when one gets something like this, I've really noticed a pattern, which is that each of those successes is preceded by, I'm going to say at least one, usually about 5 to 26 non-successes. So that might be an idea that I have, and I come in and I tell the staff, and they just laugh, or an initiative that I pursue, something that I'm trying to do, a strategy that I latch onto in order to achieve something great that just doesn't work. So one can call these failures. I like not to, but there are things that don't work. And in thinking about this, I've been wondering, what is it that what is the key that turns those non-successes or those things that don't work into the one that does? And it's tempting to me to think, well, it's just, repetition. It's just trying different things. It's like try and try again, like we learned when we were kids. And I think that's part of it. But for me, there are actually two elements that have been present in every success that I have had. And one is that I have asked for help. I don't think that's going to be a surprise. We all know that we need people around us to really be successful. And the second, and it is by far the harder one, is to admit that I don't have the answers and that sometimes I truly don't know what to do. I'm truly at sea. So I just want to talk about the museum for a second. That was absolutely true in the case of the museum. In the case of the museum, about 2.5, 3 years ago, you combine those two things. I needed help, and I did not have the answers, with an incredible group of people. Many of them are here. They're sitting right over there. Many of them are also scattered around this room. Many of them are not here today. This group of people is selfless, is generous, answers phone calls, calls back, and they were there. They were there for spur-of-the-moment emergency meetings over and over and over. And because of those elements, because of that group of people, and because of that openness and that vulnerability that said, look, we just, we have something bigger that we want to do here, and we need to work this all out together. That museum of Ventura County has gone from being in true danger of closing about 2.5 years ago to sustainable, we have achieved that, to thriving. And that's because of this group, amongst others. And I will tell you that I know that that museum, we have the chance to make that museum, the Museum of Ventura County, the best county art and history museum in the country. We have the chance. It's all there. I know we can do it. I can't do it, but we can do it. So that's, a lot about the museum. I just want to close by saying a couple of things about my personal life. Over there, that table, 3 generations of my family are here. My mother, Ellen, and my husband, Pat, and my son, Charlie. I want to say that those people give me a gift every day, which is that they allow me and, in fact, encourage me to be me, not to always win, but just to be me. And they know me better than anybody in the world. And I just want to say to the 3 of you, thank you for not telling anybody else what I'm actually like. Because if you could see our house on any typical school morning at about 7:35, you would be horrified. In closing, thank you for all you do for this incredible city of Ventura.
Congratulations, Elena. Let's give all of our recipients another big round of applause. And once again, a huge thank you to all of our sponsors who we could not have put this on without. We appreciate your continued support. I would also like to give a special thank you to an incredible group of women whom I'm lucky enough to work with every single day. They help put this event on and help run the chamber on any given day. So I'd like to say thank you to Heather, who is behind the scenes, Heather Waters back there, Ashley Pope, Michelle McGuire, and Lauren Fisher. You ladies rock. Thank you. Also, again, a big thank you to Kenny Backer for documenting today's event with photographs. They should be up on the Chamber Facebook page in a few days, so check back for that. To Lunar's Production Services, who always provides such great audio and video sound for us. And then also Ventura Adult and Continuing Education. Rich, you and your team did a great job. Thank you so much for your tireless efforts. I know they work even over the holidays to get things ready for this event. And finally, to the Marriott Ventura Beach for their gracious hospitality and providing a beautiful venue for this event. We thank each of you for coming out today and helping us to recognize and celebrate our Poinsettia Award recipients this year. We also thank you for your strong support, once again, of the Spark of Love. It helps to make some child's Christmas very, very special, so we appreciate that. We would like to ask that all of our award recipients join us back on stage as soon as we are done here, which is in just a moment. We would like to get a large group photo, so please come back up with your Poinsettia Award and we'll take a group photo. And then as for the poinsettias that are on your tables, we are thrilled each year to partner with the Rotary Ventura East. They sell these poinsettias as a fundraiser for their club, and we would like one of you at the table to take this home. So we're going to say whoever's birthday is closest to today, you get to take the poinsettia home, and happy birthday. And thank you all so much again for your commitment to the Ventura Chamber of Commerce, to our community. Thank you for making us such a strong community, and I wish each and every one of you a very happy holiday.